Again, man.
Yeah, nice to see you around.
Yeah, hey, do you see Tom Brady dressing the crowd before the Super Bowl?
No,
No, you didn't hear about it?
What
Oh, man,
happened?
he was up there talking about, how they're trying to, win one. It was in Foxborough, obviously,
Of
before
course.
that. They had a nice parade for him, and he's up there just talking about how, they want to win it for him and stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, peace out, and he just drops the mic. Oh, it was classic.
He dropped the mic.
Oh, it was classic, man. We all loved it.
Hey, he's a GOAT, so he can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants,
he can
right?
do whatever. You think he's going to get it done this weekend?
Yeah, for sure.
think so?
I'll be in my living room watching my flat screen TV, watching him win that Super Bowl.
Oh, I will too, man. I hope he gets it done. So, how's everything going with the search for the new design, the new supplier?
Currently, you know that we're with Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
So, just recently, last season, we had a few problems that have been currently coming up. Is the balls falling apart after a certain extent, and which that causes the problems with the players and the performance. They've been complaining to us and to our management that they don't like these baseballs breaking apart, and then we need to fix it, and it's hurting their performance and hurting how they play because everyone knows that they want to get better. No one wants to get worse and look like they're getting worse. That everyone wants to get better and improve, but these baseballs falling apart, it feels weird in their hands, and it's messing up their hands, and as they're throwing the ball, and the wind resistance, and if it falls apart, it just slows the ball down. So it's a little different between the balls falling apart and the regular ones. So it's hurting them, and it's also hurting us because the more complaints we get, the worse we look. So
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
that's a big problem that we've been having. So that's basically one of our main problems.
Well, quality is always an issue. We're always looking at that. Rawlings is always looking at new designs. We test out new supplies all the time just to see how they work. For players, we test them out on different divisions. Obviously we've been around for 127 years, so we've been around for a long time. We're the main supplier for the MLB. We're now the main supplier for Division One because they wanted a trial run a couple years ago in the national tournament with these new designs of the baseballs. And they just want to try something different, so we gave it to them. They liked it, so we can offer you a trial run, just like what we did with Division One. I know you guys want to try that out, so if you're interested in it, we can always make it happen. So if you want to meet up again, we can do that trial run. We can bring in the new designs. The new designs, they went from the raised seam to the flat seam.
Okay.
How are these new features going over with you guys in the committee?
The committee and I, we looked at it. We've been considering it lately since the balls that we've been using are falling apart. So lately we've been considering trying something new because it's always better to try something new, not trying to stick with the same thing over and over again. So we're trying to look for an improvement in the baseball. And so we looked at this new design. It'd be great to feel one in our own hands. So maybe you can give us a few baseballs before. So we're thinking about doing the trial run, but I can't call it sure. So we have another meeting coming up for our committee to decide whether we're going to do it or not. But we are thinking about it. We are thinking about doing what D1 did, is to try the trial run and to see how we like and see our players like it, since you got a lot of good comments about the baseball and from D1 and the MLB. So it's leading to up there to we're going to agree with it. So yeah, we are going to probably.
Well, I'd say what,
my point of view.
I think that if you want to meet up again, we can talk about it at your next meeting for D2 committee. We could bring in the balls for everybody to look at. They can feel them, they can see how they work. We can even bring in some players to have them feel it, to see what it's like. We can even run some trial runs then, even in the off season or something, if that works better. If you guys feel more comfortable with that, but we can bring some in to try to make this happen. So are you available anytime soon?
We do have a meeting or committee meeting set Friday, so maybe we could come up with a way to. I know some players that I know personally that are playing in D2 right now, so I can grab them before the meeting and to see how they like it, and see if you can give us a few balls before our committee meeting, so I can bring it to the committee meeting also. Is there a way you can set up some time we can meet before I go to the meeting?
Oh yeah, I can get something set up right away. I can contact them, get it set up, and we can make it happen for you guys.
And then once before our meeting, my meeting committee, we grab the balls and everything. I can meet after. I'll say I'm free Saturday, right after the day after our committee meeting. Is that free with you?
That actually works out really good for me.
All right, that works out.
Thank you very much. Good seeing you
Thank
again.
you.